Little Rod ain't worth giving his kingdom to if we don't control his publishing.
The 2024 case involving Sean Diddy Combs has shocked the public with numerous allegations of sexual abuse and violence. Accusations from various sources have sparked discussions about power dynamics and abuse within the entertainment industry, raising critical questions about artist protection and fairness in the world of showbiz. Comedian Cat Williams is another high-profile figure who has spoken out about Diddy's parties, which have become infamous in recent years. Williams appeared on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay podcast in early 2024, where he discussed the dangerous nature of Diddy's parties and advised people to stay away from them. Although he did not go into specific details, Williams strongly hinted that attendees were subjected to inappropriate behavior and that Diddy's gatherings were not as glamorous as they might appear on the surface. In the interview, Williams cryptically alluded to needing to protect certain parts of his body at these events, further fueling speculation about the alleged sexual misconduct that took place at Diddy's parties. Williams's comments, once dismissed as vague and exaggerated, have taken on new relevance as more people come forward with stories about Diddy's disturbing behavior. Kanye West, one of the most controversial figures in music, was among the first to publicly voice suspicions about Diddy before his legal troubles in 2024. In 2022, during one of his infamous interviews, Kanye accused Diddy of being fed, suggesting that Diddy had collaborated with law enforcement to save himself from legal consequences by sacrificing others. West insinuated that Diddy's ability to avoid prison came from making deals that harmed his associates. At the time, Kanye's remarks were widely dismissed as another one of his outlandish and baseless rants, a product of his tendency to engage in conspiracy theories. However, in light of Diddy's 2024 arrest and the numerous allegations surrounding him, Kanye's words have taken on a new, more sinister meaning. Many are now questioning whether Kanye was privy to inside information or whether his allegations were more than just a product of his imagination. Given Kanye's long history of contentious and often erratic behavior, it's still difficult to determine the authenticity of his claims. But his early accusations about Diddy are now seen by some as a harbinger of the scandal that was to come. Usher, the R&B superstar, has a long history with Diddy that dates back to his teenage years. When Usher was just 13 years old, he lived with Diddy for a year, an experience that Usher has described as both exhilarating and confusing. In a 2016 interview with Howard Stern, Usher recounted his time with Diddy, revealing that he was exposed to things that a young teenager should not have been privy to. While he framed the experience as a learning opportunity and a window into the high life of the music industry, Usher hinted that the reality was far more disturbing. He mentioned that he saw things he didn't fully understand at the time, things that, in retrospect, seemed inappropriate for someone his age. Usher's comments have gained new significance in light of the accusations surrounding Diddy. While he has never explicitly detailed the darker aspects of his time with Diddy, his reluctance to have his own children go through something similar suggests that his experience may have been more troubling than he initially let on. This connection to Diddy adds another layer to the web of allegations, as Usher's veiled comments hint at a more problematic environment that younger artists like him were exposed to early in their careers. Maze, one of Diddy's most prominent protégés, was a defining figure in the rise of bad boy records during the late 1990s. The rapper released several successful albums under Diddy's label, but by the early 2000s, their relationship had soured. Mace accused Diddy of financial exploitation, claiming that he was tricked into signing an unfavorable publishing deal worth only $20,000. Mace alleged that this deal allowed Diddy to withhold his royalties for decades, preventing him from fully profiting from his own music. Over the years, Mace became increasingly vocal about his dissatisfaction, repeatedly calling out Diddy for his business practices. In 2020, Mace publicly demanded that Diddy return his publishing rights, accusing him of hypocrisy after Diddy spoke out about the importance of black artists owning their own work. Mace's allegations, once seen as a personal financial dispute, became part of a larger narrative in 2024 when more artists came forward with similar claims. His grievances, along with those of others, contributed to the mounting legal and public relations issues facing Diddy, particularly as more information about how he conducted business began to surface. Cassie Ventura, a model and singer, had a decade-long relationship with Diddy that ended in 2018. Over the years, there were multiple reports and rumors about the volatility of their relationship, but it wasn't until 2024 that Cassie filed a lawsuit detailing the extent of the abuse she endured. In her lawsuit, Cassie accused Diddy of physical, emotional, and sexual abuse, as well as sex trafficking. She claimed that Diddy subjected her to years of manipulation and violence, forcing her into compromising situations and controlling many aspects of her life. One particularly chilling allegation was that Diddy had trafficked her, arranging for her to engage in sexual acts with other people against her will. Although Diddy denied the allegations, the lawsuit was settled out of court, with Cassie receiving a significant settlement. Despite the settlement, Cassie's lawsuit opened the floodgates for other victims to come forward, and it was widely seen as the catalyst that brought Diddy's long-standing abuses into the public eye. Her bravery in sharing her story not only highlighted the abuse she suffered, but also raised awareness about the broader culture of exploitation and power imbalances in the entertainment industry. Justin Bieber's association with Diddy is more indirect, but it has still drawn attention in the wake of the 2024 scandal. Bieber was mentored by Usher, who had a close relationship with Diddy, and as a result, Bieber spent time with Diddy early in his career. In one notable instance, Bieber spent 48 hours with Diddy, an experience that now raises eyebrows, given what has been revealed about Diddy's behavior at his infamous parties. Although Bieber has not publicly accused Diddy of any wrongdoing, there was a moment when Bieber gave Diddy a fake phone number, which some have interpreted as a sign that Bieber was uncomfortable with the mogul. Whether this incident was simply a harmless joke or a subtle indication that Bieber wanted to distance himself from Diddy, it now adds to the growing narrative of suspicion surrounding Diddy's interactions with younger, vulnerable artists. Aubrey O'Day was a member of the girl group Danity Kane, which was created by Diddy on the reality show Making the Band. Although the group achieved commercial success, O'Day has since revealed that working with Diddy was a nightmare. In multiple interviews, she has spoken about the toxic environment Diddy fostered, claiming that she and her fellow group members were subjected to racism, sexism, and verbal abuse. O'Day has described the experience as terrifying, stating that she never knew what to expect from Diddy and that she often feared for her career and her personal safety. Her allegations about Diddy's treatment of women in his professional orbit have gained renewed attention in light of the accusations of abuse and exploitation that surfaced in 2024. O'Day's willingness to speak out about her experiences has made her a key figure in the broader conversation about Diddy's abusive behavior. Dawn Richard, another former member of Danity Kane, also had a contentious relationship with Diddy. In 2024, Richard joined the growing list of artists who filed lawsuits against Diddy, accusing him of withholding millions in unpaid royalties and earnings. Richard's decision to go public with her lawsuit rather than remain anonymous demonstrated her commitment to holding Diddy accountable for his business practices. Her lawsuit was a major blow to Diddy's public image, as it not only highlighted his financial exploitation of artists, but also painted a picture of a man who used his power and influence to suppress those who worked for him. Richard's legal battle with Diddy is part of a larger trend of artists from the Bad Boy Records era, seeking justice for years of unpaid work and unfulfilled contracts. Rodney Jones, a producer who worked on Diddy's The Love album. Off the Grid played a crucial role in the unraveling of Diddy's public image in 2024. Jones filed a lawsuit accusing Diddy of subjecting him to extreme harassment and abuse. According to Jones, Diddy installed hidden cameras in his home, groped him, and forced him into unwanted sexual encounters. One of the most shocking allegations was that Diddy threatened to eat his face if Jones did not comply with his demands. Jones's lawsuit also implicated Diddy's son, Justin Combs, and his chief of staff, Christina Coram, who was accused of helping facilitate Diddy's abusive behavior. Jones's claims, while disturbing, added to the growing pile of evidence that Diddy's conduct extended far beyond financial exploitation and into deeply troubling areas of personal abuse. Wendy Williams, the outspoken talk show host, has a long and complicated history with Diddy. In the late 1990s, Williams was fired from Hot 97, a popular New York radio station, and she has long insinuated that Diddy played a role in her dismissal. In 2004, Williams wrote about her experiences with Diddy, claiming that he made her life difficult and that she would never forget what he put her through. Over the years, Williams has hinted at knowing more about Diddy's behavior than she has publicly shared, often making cryptic comments about him on her talk show. In 2015, Williams commented on rumors involving Diddy's then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, suggesting that their relationship was far more complicated and dark than the public knew. Given her history of being outspoken, many have speculated that Williams could reveal even more about Diddy's past in the wake of his 2024 arrest. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Don't forget to leave us a like, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, don't forget to leave us positive comments. See you in the next video.